Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. I'm Stu, the Frugal Video Gamer, and incidentally, I did learn that this actually does, this particular soulbound weapon decreases in quality until you hit the final tier, at which point it jumps way back up.
At once.
Uh-oh.
Hey, for what it's worth, I'm sorry we didn't get...
Nesta. That name sounds familiar, but I can't think of why. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay. And I have no idea what... That was a close one. I'm usually much more adept at avoiding brigand ambushes. Why were they after you? I'm occasionally mistaken for a tax collector. It's possible that those brigands made the same assumption. You could have helped me fight them. Okay, yeah, that's who that was. Took me a couple seconds to remember who the hell Nesta was. Rest in the lair of a sky dragon? Where the hell is that?
I'm here. I'd be glad to.
I mean, seriously, where the hell is a sky dragon lair here? Or in the game, rather. Oh boy. Exceptional brigandine. Okay. Oh, an exceptional leather armor. Exceptional plate armor. Actually, what does she have on? Oh yeah, Soulbound doesn't get squat. Yeah, sure. Ooh. And you know what? Why the hell not?
I'm here.
Because apparently the only soulbound What is this? Oh yeah! Garzani? It was the... Gavrani? The Animancer up here. I remember that distinctly. Just cannot think of his name for the life of me. And yeah, I will say that is quite a bit better than Pathfinder Kingmaker, where I do have to try tracking down a mod that shows the animal companions, like, just basic health information, if nothing else. Without having to go in and hit C every freaking time. Oh. Must congratulate you. I had little idea that your work at the battery would attract an army.
As must the god. Something else?
Okay, so not really worth coming in for.
You must.
Gather your party before venturing forth, I know. Yeah, I've been trying to get back into Killer Instinct a little bit after giving Dragon Ball FighterZ a try and not being all that enamored with it. And funny enough, there's some weird interaction that happens if Steam is open and big picture mode gets enabled as soon as you put the controller in. It will glitch the hell out of Killer Instinct, and I'm not sure why. And not even Steam bought Killer Instinct. I bought it through the Windows Store back when it first became available. Oh, there's something here. Oh, might be camping supplies. Yep. Nothing new to report. Okay, who was a literal blur there?
You want me to go back up there? After nearly losing my leg?
You still got it, don't ya?
The hell was that about? Well met, stranger. Wait, I know you. You're the one that cracked this jelly jar in the first place. In that case, well met indeed. And thanks for the job. I shouldn't talk too long or I'll get an earful. Aren't you Milla's father? Sure am. What's my little troublemaker gotten into this time? Do you know where this is? That's Whetstone Hollow? Aww. Aww. What happened to you? Bad hip that got worse after a night with Komar's Rotgut. It'll heal. Just gotta fix this place up before anything else falls apart. And I completely forgot to... Oh, hey, an Orlan that actually got in a position of authority somehow. Good for her.
Ha! Took you for one of them Rayed Sarens. Then I saw you had all your teeth. Ha ha ha!
I'm Gazradar.
Hang on, gotta talk into my good ear. Now what was... Say, ain't I seen you somewhere?
Oh, if only her... oh, Haravius is with me. Your mother has.
No, I got it. You're the one who got us into this place. And you fired up the White Forge. Must have been a real sight up close. All that fire. Oh.
I was too busy battling ancient dwarves to notice.
Oh, that's a real shame. Gotta take time to enjoy your work, you know?
What are you doing out here?
Oh, you know, clearing tunnels, blowing old barricades, just tidying up. But soon, I've got to start testing the cannons.
Is this about the Iron Flail?
We held them off a few weeks ago, but they didn't run far. Set up a fort in the woods, and I hear they're working on some really fantastic siege weapons.
That must be something you can do.
There sure is. Once we have the heavy cannons, that is.
What's the problem with the heavy cannons?
They're all the way up there. I sent a crew to the tower, but they came back complaining about Skuldrak and the other nasties. Nearly took Kolmar's leg off. Skuldrak did. I mean,
I
that'd be
could
a
look
big
into it.
help. I'd hate to let those beauties go to rust up there. And anything you find up there is yours. Battery's full of treasures, and the West Tower has hardly been explored. Head through the door and up the stairs. Get Cool Mark clear. Meantime, I'll check
Okay.
on our...
Looks a little like Caravius over here. And yeah, it just occurred to me, I didn't actually check on Milla. Yep, Wild Milla. Alrighty. So yeah, back to Stalwart real quick. And I do need to put the music volume back down a tad. It can be a little overpowering, as nice as the one ballad is. Okay. Sound, here we go.
Hey, for what it's worth, I'm sorry we didn't get him.
Him anyway, since we've gone through all that trouble.
It wouldn't be the same. I know.
Andra, bless you, my Milla's back. And that girl's not leaving my sight for a week. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Thank you for bringing me home. I promise not to wander off ever again. No need for that. You keep it. Thank you, mister. Thank you, mister. Thank you for not killing my friends. I found a bubble hat back in the woods, by the roots that look like dragon tails. I tried to put it on, but it was too heavy. But you can have it if you want. It's still there by the roots. Oh, and I actually got a level up out of that. Huh. Alright, so... Bubble hat back in the woods by the roots that look like dragon tails. I'm gonna have to look at the map as a whole to figure that one out. Did she mean russet wood instead then? And I'm not seeing any dragon tail roots here. Except maybe there?
You gotta see this.
Yep. Avera's diving helmet. Oh. And I'm pretty sure that's the one I have with someone else anyway. Alright, level up. And of course I can't bump up lore. Let's see. Oh boy, behold the martyr. Oh, targets a fallen ally, so nope. Hoo, good lord. Per rest. Per rest. Oh boy. Not that one, because, yeah, I rarely get the killing blow. I was zealous, so never mind. Yeah, I guess of loyalty. I'm gonna go Iron Flail Fort first and see what's what there. Because as it is, the leader might have seen the same vision I did. Or a similar one, anyway.
I'm here.
Well, so much for maybe talking to them. Ow. Oop. There we go. Well, so much for that idea.
I'd be glad to.
Let's see what we got.
Oh boy.
I'll stay out of sight.
Okay, back to Durgan's Battery then, because I don't think there's going to be any talking to them. Or at least it doesn't seem that way. Really hope it's from the northwest side. Okay, good.
Of all the things I've gotten used to, food was the hardest to judge.
I quite agree. Deer wouldn't oversalt everything and drown it in sauce.
And they burn out all the flavor. Nothing like a raw deer flank.
I was waiting for Haravius to chime in there. I'll go Great Hall first. Actually, I'm kind of thinking I should have gone White Forge first, and then back up to the Great Hall just to see what all changes had occurred in the keep.
Ain't that special?
Nice. I know who you are. Wouldn't be in this place if it weren't for you. What can I do for you? What is it you do here? White Crest's Helm, +3 intellect. Huh. Eh, sure. I mean, it's not like I don't have the cash to spare.
If you say so. Got it done.
Old guard's key.
Ain't that special?
Did I not come in here before? No, I definitely came in here before. Oh, wow. So it takes you right down to the White Forge instead of making you run through another level. Actually, yes, the mines level, that's right. Boy, they weren't kidding about that collapse.
If you say so. That'll do.
Quick save. So this is the fabled White Forge. Very impressive. I know several smiths in Crucible Keep who would dearly love to be standing where I am right now. How long were the souls of those Pargrunen bound here anyway? Centuries? Releasing them back to the wheel was probably for the best. These smiths working the forge, though, what are their qualifications? Who trained them? Surely the forge isn't being used as effectively as it could be. I think it would be more profitable for everyone if Crucible Keep trained smiths were brought in to run things here. Wouldn't you agree? As long as the new smiths share their experience instead of taking over entirely, I'd say that's a good idea. A reasonable compromise. I'll make note of your recommendation. All that's left to do is write up a draft of the trade agreement with the terms and conditions we've agreed upon and present a copy to Tarfos. It'll still be a few months before the final agreement can be signed, but we've made great progress here. Oh yeah, that's up top. Yeah, I'm actually giving myself the stupidest injury today. Got a paper cut while sorting the mail right below my, just in front of my fingernail. So right at the tip of my finger. And it actually got deep enough that it's, ooh, it was not pretty. Thankfully, there were band-aids at work that I could use, but damn was I feeling like an idiot.
Hey, for what it's worth, I'm sorry we didn't get him.
Him anyway, since we've gone through all that trouble.
It wouldn't be the same. I know.
Here's up to the Western Tower, I presume. I'm assuming it's going to be something like they weaken the Red Saren's encampment so that I can finish them off, sort of thing.
Quiet. Stand together.
Okay. Yeah, where the hell is the Sky Dragon's lair is my question.
I'll see what's... If you say so. Got it done.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think it's something insane in terms of how much damage, though. I want to say like 6,000 or something. I mean, just straight Straight up, like, no one really would think to do it.
I'll see what's ahead.
Without being informed beforehand, anyway. Including myself.
I'll stay out of sight.
Holy shit, Harabius got just... He got torn to fucking shreds.
Aye?
Nice. And actually, what is in his spellbook currently? Oh, whoop. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, that'll swap out for it.
I'm here.
I'm on the trail.
Oh, we now have a treatment to prevent our prized cannons from rusting outside. Potion Master Andrin developed a solution that seals the metal, protecting it from cold air. We've transformed the old armory into a patination chamber, where we can heat the solution into a gas. As the gas suffuses the chamber, it will build up a hard coating on the cannons. After a few weeks, the cannons will be ready for the elements. However, we must be careful around the solution. One of Andrin's assistants scalded her throat just from breathing too close to the stuff. Shit.
I'm here. Lead the way.
Well, that was rather straightforward. Oh, artillery lift notice.
Certainly.
Yeah, don't think that's gonna be a thing, unfortunately. Oh boy.
Yes?
I'll keep an eye out.
I'm here.
I'm not sure what the hell happened with her pathfinding on that one.
I'm on the trail.
Just that it was, rather poor.
Oh, look at here.
At once.
Mental at the excavator. Woohoo! +4 perception, so let's see. Sure, I guess.
I'm on the trail.
If you say so. That'll do.
Quiet.
The rest of you, place seems fine to me.
Cute. So, actually, let's see. Lever request.
You gotta see this.
Very nice. Yeah, that tingles.
Certainly.
Hold your ground! Was that necessary?
Take that!
That'll do.
Vent pick.
Absolutely.
On the hunt.
Oh. Wow. Okay, apparently Sagani. Wow.
I'll see what's ahead. If you say so. Got it done.
Let's see. Endron's notes. Ah, so I've got to find property of Aethoril for use on rusted materials only. I'm still gonna look in this little tunnel here. I'm assuming it connects up there. Or over there, rather. So, real briefly save the game, and wow, that's from a while ago. Oh, hang on. In which case, let's see. West Tower lower. There we go. Maybe Mainha then?
I'd be glad to.
Patented cog.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah!
What the hell happened there?
I'm not tired. Slow and silent.
You know what? I'll rest before going up here.
My people stick to the tundra for a good reason.
So let's see. Apply the rust dissolver. Insert the new cog. Alright, quick camp. And the lift makes slow, jouncing progress. It lurches every few feet, the rusted chains groaning like the dead. It comes to a trembling stop and the entire platform swings precariously. A sharp metallic odor emanates from one of the winches. You hear screeching. At first you think it's coming from the winch, but then you realize it's coming from above. An enormous skull drag swoops from the shadows. You feel the air from its passage as it whooshes past you, but before you can catch more than a glimpse, it's circling back, searching for you with ear-splitting shrieks. Send someone to fix the winch. Devil of Karak. Yay! Continue fixing the winch. Ow. That stung a little, apparently. Oh, ow. Ow, ow.
I have trouble guessing depth, but this seems high.
I'm on the trail.
I'll see what I can find.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, nice.
Legions are in for a walloping!
Damn.
Stand together!
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm here.
Dragon's Maw Shield. Okay. So that is going to Adair.
Certainly.
You turn the wheel and a gust of steam blasts you in the face. You stagger back and fall, spiraling towards smoke and flame. You find solid ground beneath your feet, even as the air around you is a haze of smoke and heat shimmer. Coughing, you bat acrid fumes away from your face. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Am I seeing a vision of Abaddon? It's dark and shiny with heat, but you see every bone, muscle, and tendon working in harmony beneath the bronzed flesh. The hand's owner is hidden behind clouds of smoke, but the hand itself is wrapped around a pole as thick and sturdy as a tree trunk. Yep. You realize that you're looking at an enormous hammer. The head glows with heat and essence, though the purple... A lone figure sprawls on an expanse of steel as smooth and broad as lake ice. The figure itself is enormous, a megfolk of twisted flesh and forged metal. Its arms end in two spiked clubs, and its head is a blunt, eyeless wedge. Uh-oh.
Yes?
Saw Galvino working on something like this once. Looked dangerous.
Okay. There's supposed to also be... I'm gonna save now. Because what I want to do is reload the... Okay, West Tower, lower, 4116. Okay, yeah, that save. Which I believe was just after I rested, or was it before? But either way, I'm gonna just fight them off and then continue upward, because I might be missing an item. I'm not sure, though. Okay, no, I know I... Let's see, 4116, 41... Shit, yeah.
Certainly. Yep.
I'm spent.
Alrighty. Back to here.
Know what I love about travel? Learning new things about myself, like my fear of heights.
Alright. Holy shit.
Need some?
Let's stop. I got a pebble in my foot.
Not as bad as I thought it'd be, but honestly not worth going back for, I don't think. So, West Tower upper again. And presumably that is what took down the Pargrunen.
At once.
At least that's my assumption, anyway. East Tower? Or is that the exit, maybe? I wouldn't be half surprised, honestly. Yep. Called it. Sure, why? Great Hall, why not? Despite her being outside. Yeah, presumably the Eyeless are about to mobilize again, given my visions.
Ever tried Vulture?
We don't have those in Nazi talk.
Your loss. They can eat anything, so their stomach juices are sour and tangy, like ripe fruit.
My loss indeed.
Okay. Alright.
That was incredible! Whole Forge spit flames when you did whatever you did. And the smoke! Ha! I saw it from here. And now to see about these cannons. This is for you. Found it while we were cleaning out the battery.
Tell me about the Iron Flail.
They came out here a few weeks back and asked us. When we told them to turn around or we do them like we did their fellow Widewind, things got rough. They went to their fort, but they'll be back for sure. Darien sent a group from Stalwart to parley, so it's a good thing you got these guns working. We'll be back in Stalwart. I learned everything Tana knew about black powder, and a few things she didn't. Them she wasn't so happy about. After what might have been a small mishap in the Stalwart mines, they sent me here. I'm taking care of these, but everyone else is all worried about. I'm headed up the...
Oh, jeez, I lost quite a bit of money there. And what did I just get? Did I get the iron ingots and that was it, or something else? It looks like just the iron ingots. Were they refined, or... Nope. Alright, back to the White Forge, then. Yeah, I will say this DLC, I think, is worth getting when on sale. There we go. Oh, front gates. New option. Awesome. Of course, I am a little biased. I mean, look at the channel name. Alrighty. Oh, here we are. Let's see. Honest 4, diplomatic 3, cruel and aggressive, not a thing. Oh, hang on. Oh! Constellated Cloak. Huh. Okay. And over to Iron Flail Fort. Hopefully this doesn't preclude me from being able to go back to report to Stalwart. Actually, no, I've got to be able to do that in order to let them know, oh, by the way, this is what happened to your delegation you sent. That's far enough. What are you doing here? You lost? I'm here to speak with the commander. The commander's not receiving any more visitors. Did Stalwart send you? I came here of my own accord. You'll want to pick a side and soon. Anyhow, Derek wants nothing more to do with messengers or diplomats. You're too late. Darian said that Derek has come here because he had a vision. Then this Darian, at least, speaks the truth. Derek has said that there will be a great battle. We are here to hold the pass and defend Raid Saris. He has seen this in a dream. What if, theoretically, someone else had a vision like that? After this mess with the delegates, I wouldn't bring it up. You've asked more?
Raid Sarens aren't much for subtlety.
Fair enough. But I am curious about where I need to go for the... Because Sagani's bow. Rest in the lair of a sky dragon.
I'm here.
Oh, shit, I know exactly where that is. Oh, nice. It took me a couple seconds. And granted, this is going to be interesting moving around this way, but... At least I'm reasonably sure this is where I need to go. Like 95% certainty. Especially because I believe I got it up here, so... You know, it makes sense that the Sky Dragon would also be in the White March.
You again. Oh, I could still kill you.
Well, as long as you don't mind people resting in here.
Ready, Watcher.
Did that not work? Okay, I need to look this up then. Oh. Okay, I need to rest in a temple then. Shit. Alright, in which case, where is it? Okay, there we go. Unless that was way before. I'm genuinely not. I think it was before I had left. The second time, I mean.
Absolutely.
I'll see what's ahead.
Oop. Fair enough. Okay. Ah.
Ain't that special?
That would explain it anyway. Holy shit, there was a stash in there. And they said use the stealthy approach. And I am. Or at least as stealthy as I can be, reasonably.
Here, I brought you a scarf.
Oh, thanks, Mariel.
Oh, nice. Romeo and Juliet. I can explain it. Wait, who are you? You're that lord from Ket Noir, aren't you? What are you doing here? Calm down. I'm not here to hurt anyone. Well, what are you here for? You're liable to get fed to the dogs if the patrols catch you. What are you two up to? Too cold to get up to anything. Young people have... Are you here with that army? No, we're just... villagers. Sure you are. Please, just keep it down. Halleck may be asleep on duty, but he's not the only one around. Do you know anything about the delegates from Stalwart? Just the obvious. They didn't do a good job of negotiating. The commander's been in a fury for the past week. It's not like him. What can you tell me about the commander? The commander? He pulled the Iron Flail together himself. He's a good man. He believes in Red Saris more than anyone. He gave us our pride back. Told us to keep faith. Sometimes I think the Vigilant speaks through him. Careful. He'll go on for hours if you let him. I need to speak to the commander. Can't help you. And I don't just mean that they'd string me up for it. If you'd come before the delegates arrived, you might have had a chance. As it is, it looks like we're in for a fight and the commander's not taking any risks. I'm not supposed to be out here. Makes three of us, right?
Ain't that special?
Good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Alright, so the one on this side tends to sleep? Apparently? Sorry for coughing. Boy, was that a bit too close. Examine the gate. Devil. Shit. Well, I did quick say... Okay. Who has the highest stealth, is my question. And can I feed them anything to get a stealthier approach? I mean... Shitty thing is, I could have sent the Scythe, or sent Grieving Mother in there, and she would have done it with flying colors. Now, does she benefit from that too, is my question. Yes, she does. Awesome.
I'm here.
Shit. Alright, reloading the quick save and... Oh, damn it. Well, yeah, I suppose the trapper background makes sense for her, given what she kinda did for...
I'd be glad to.
Like, story-wise.
Right here.
Alright.
I'm here.
Actually, let's see. The Forgotten Army. Oh. Hardbar. No, no. That's Searing Falls. Okay, I haven't... Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Nope, Adra Arch, Siege of Cragholt. Okay, what was the one that updated then? Durin, Sagani, Palagina, Heravius, Yenwood. Yeah, I'm not fine. I'm not really finding it anywhere.
I'm here.
Right here.
I'm
here.
Let's see, and I think she's got the highest by far in terms of stealth. Actually, you know what? I'll have her just head down solo. See whether that works. Well, first, quick save. Ooh, that could have been bad.
Here.
Boy, they are really dug in on that trench. And holy shit, they are dug in. Oh, what's this?
Let's see what we got.
Whew. Okay.
On the hunt.
Shit. Oh! Hang on. He managed to... Ha! Okay. Wow. I probably shouldn't have been able to pull that off.
I'm here. I'll see what I can find.
There we go.
Yes?
I hit it just
Good thing I
right.
sold most of my jewelry.
Oh, thank God. Shit. Okay. They moved, but... yeah.
I'm here.
Hey! Drive them back!
Nope, wrong ability. Wrong ability. Yeah, I'm not nearly stealthy enough for what they were proposing I do. Oh, damn it. I feel sorry for that one.
I'll stay out of sight.
I mean, I did the best I could, but yeah, my best was not good enough. Damn it. I meant to hit D. Or, not D, spacebar. I meant to hit spacebar, not the freaking alt.
I'll stay out of sight.
Yeesh. I mean, Damn it, I'm trying not to kill any of them. And that's not exactly helping my guilt. Okay, there's his, finally. Oh, thank God I didn't need to kill any more than what I did. I don't feel good about killing how many I did. I just literally couldn't find a way through. And it would have been a gather your party before venturing forth. Oh, fuck me.
Enough! I've had my fill of... What's this? What? Who are you?
At his feet is a grate set over what appears to be a pit. You hear a smattering of anxious cries rising from the cell as the commander steps forward. Yeah, taking the M. Bison tactic is not the best thing here.
More of your scheming friends? Not a scrap of honor in the lot of you.
Please calm yourself. I'm not here to fight. Or, actually, I'd prefer to settle this peacefully.
I'm sure you would, now that you're here. You want to talk? Set down your...
Uh-oh. A sudden wave of memories floods your mind, clears the day they formed. You see Odima's campsite, ravished by the Biwak, the halls of Ket Noir. In the caverns beneath the keep, the stone around you bellows warnings in a dead language. Deeper still, a fanged maw parts like a wound in the world. Images wash over you, tracing lives and emotions from 100 different times and places. Not all are your own. A derrick. Conviction. Absent context, the fragments of memory you see are just images. A small house across a field of vibrant purple flowers. A sea of armored kith and flapping banners, waiting on your command. You're a watcher. You're a watcher?
That's not known to many. Not past these walls. Why have you come? Why now?
What did these people do to make you throw them in a pit?
Stalwart sent delegates to discuss terms of peace. I offered them the opportunity. I was generous. But Stalwart sent soothsayers, not diplomats, to frighten us with stories of the moon going dark, the earth shaking.
Huh! Nice touch! I was actually able to hear that. You might have to turn your volume up for it. But there have been tremors. There were cave-ins at the mines.
Don't play the fool with me. These omens are meant to frighten me, to make me doubt my purpose here. But there is more at stake here than a village in the mountains. They dismiss my faith, call us superstitious. But what does Stalwart believe in? Iron and gold, and nothing else. I have tilled barren fields with my bare hands. What is gold to me?
Perhaps you and I can talk now.
You're nothing more than a mercenary. For a village of people unwilling to put their own lives on the line.
What do you want with Stalwart anyway?
With a village of fishermen, nothing. But they cling fiercely to the forge you gave them. Some of the men are here for gold and good steel, and I promised them their share. But I came for cannons. With the battery's cannons, we can hold the pass. Rayed Saris has suffered enough. Its sons and daughters have nothing. We cannot sit and wait for an attack from the Deerwood. There is an army coming. I've seen it. Pouring down from the mountain. It will crush Stalwart and come for Rayed Saris. The iron flail will be the wall that safeguards my homeland from the worst these fire worshippers can bring to bear.
Durian mentioned you had a vision.
Let the fools at Stalwart mock me all they wish. I know what I saw. If they had seen the same, they'd understand. I warn you, if you think to taunt me, Watcher...
I had a vision too. In mine, I saw Caed Noir reduced to rubble by an army that shook the earth.
Why would they turn on their own? No. You're trying to trick me. This is all another distraction.
I remember thunder and 100 eyes gazing back at me. Any of that sound familiar?
The thunder followed me to the temple at Dawn's Reach, and the earth split beneath our feet.
You read my soul. What did that tell you?
That you're soft-hearted, but it hasn't seemed to stop you. And that you have seen and done a great many things. Things I would not have otherwise believed.
Then believe me now. There is another way.
I led my people here because
yes!
I believed we were on the right path. I bound my soul to this blade as proof of my surety. The sword's no good to me now.
Wait, what?
It's yours, for as long as you can wield it.
Wait, what?
I'll call in our forces from the mountains. Please, give me time to explain. You should speak with Stalwart's messengers. Perhaps you'll get some answers out of them.
Woohoo! Awesome! Sever the soul.
Yes?
Holy shit. Damn. And what is this new one? +5 will and +1 resolve. Yeah, I think that'll go to Adair then. Honestly, that kind of fits her.
I'm here.
Ain't that special?
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that one? Skainite. Oh, okay. Apparently some of them were adherents to Skain. Or Scan, or I don't know what the hell the pronunciation on that one is. Phew. What happened? Things started off well enough. Commander was even polite. We might have come to terms if she hadn't goaded him, shouting at him about omens and curses, demanding he leave the march. You know how superstitious the Red Sarens are. The commander went white as a sheet. She sabotaged the meeting. Who are you? Well, at least I can read her soul. But unseen to all but yourself, the dying woman's soul essence coils in thin wisps about her body. It only grows brighter as her corpse stills. The remaining delegates stare in horror at her pooling blood. Maynard kneels down by the dying woman and inspects her robes. She examines a crescent medallion hanging around the woman's neck. What just happened? Damn it, now we'll never get an answer out of her. You reach out and brace against the sudden flare of pain and fear, digging after less recent events. There is a copper taste in your mouth and a pain like fire in your throat. Under the brute terror of death, you find a comforting thread of resolve, of satisfaction in duty fulfilled. You follow it. It leads you stumbling into another memory, as whole and vivid as the first. You walk the dark halls of an abbey, dimly lit and quiet, your footsteps loud.
Drive the Raid Sarens from these mountains, and you may yet spare many lives. The Tidebringer will be here in a week's time. Should you be delayed in your travels, Report to him as you would to me. He will enter the reliquary and call off the army of Eyeless in my stead. If you are caught, sister, you know what you must do. I will pray for your return, but we will take comfort in the knowledge that you have joined the rest of Andra's favored in her keeping.
The words jar you loose from the memory, flinging you back into the moment of the woman's death and then into your own skin. But traces of her memory join yours. You know the path to the abbey to which she was to return, buried in the mountains to the north. Do any of you know what a Tidebringer is? Do you know a Kauto? Kauto? Oh yes, he came through town some time back. Stopped by at the Temple of Stalwart. This was just after the town decided to rededicate it to Abaddon. You didn't seem too pleased about it. What about the Eyeless? Have you heard of them? The Eyeless? They're a figure of speech for when you can't remember something. You say it must be the Eyeless took it from me. Yeah, but there's a story to it. They're supposed to do the bidding of the Lady of Lament. Andra points and they come. Out of nowhere. Wipe things from the face of the world. That's why whenever something goes up and missing or gets destroyed with no one there to see it, you're supposed to thank Andra that the Eyeless didn't come for you too. Do you know anything about an abbey to the north? She didn't make it back to call off whatever attack they're planning. What, another one? Gods, it feels like everyone on Eora is after the battery now. Why would these Andres want the Raid Sarens out? I doubt it's for Stalwart's benefit. They're up to something, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. If you do mean to go to this abbey, be careful. There have been stories about traders wandering north and getting scared off or even killed by strange guards. That's the place, alright. Maybe I can convince them I'm the one they've been waiting for. I hope so. I imagine the abbey is heavily guarded. Gods have mercy. What is it now? Stay put. I'll take care of it. Oh boy. Either there's an attack on the fort, or Stalwart just got nailed. Either way, I think the Eyeless are on the march. Holy fuck. Are those things here for us or the Iron Flail?
Oh, are those...
Oh, that one hurt. That one fucking hurt. Ooh, boy. As the last Megfolk falls, a tide of essence sweeps through the ether. It washes over you, and you find yourself in the memories of the Eyeless. The hulking creatures surround you, their sinew-wrapped skeletons clanking and screeching in the semi-darkness. Their bodies fill the air with the tang of metal and the musk of sweat. The cavern in which you stand, it looks like a cavern anyway, glows with a dim ambient light. Steel flashes as the Eyeless shift and stir. They stamp their feet and groan in rasping metallic voices. Their restless energy prickles at the back of your neck. And in the echoing rumble you hear something familiar. It's the pounding noise from your dream, the harbinger of a terrible army. You begin to wonder how many Eyeless are crowded around you. You suspect there must be scores of them, maybe more. It's difficult to tell how far back this chamber goes, or where it is. Ahead, investigate the glint of light. The light up ahead is blinding after the dark of the cave. You rush toward it even as it fades into a pale blur. Holy hell.
Those things, they came from all sides. The delegate... No, you were right. The visions are true. You fought well. And I'm glad to see you've come through in one piece. Not many of my men were so lucky. I'll take what's left of our forces. Those that will follow me further up the mountain. We should be prepared when those monsters return.
We can defeat them if we work together.
I have seen already that there is little you can't accomplish.
Around when you make enemies, do you?
Wait till I tell Kalu and the kids about that.
Alright, here's where they fell. Holy hell. Oh, war pup. Well, at least now I have free reign at the camp. So, you know, yay.
I'll take a look.
Wait, seriously? Huh. And that was just enough to push her into the higher XP tier.
If you say so. That'll do.
Yeah, holy shit, his camp got wiped out. A letter home. Oh, fuck.
Look at here.
Yeah, this just got splintered. And yeah, that is definitely what took out the Pargrunen. That much is very much obvious. There we go. Now she gets the damage reduction. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I'm going with that because that will help her survivability immensely. So, Mena.
Be flattered that someone sent those things after us, but I would have preferred a card. Rumors of the eyeless, but I always thought that name was a metaphor.
I'm not sure why it's cutting out like the first two words.
I would have called them Mace Hands of Doom, if anyone had asked me.
Their name doesn't matter. I'll fall by my hand all the same.
This is what I like about you. This is the mysterious army you've been dreaming about, huh? It's a wonder you're getting any sleep.
That's why we're going to the Abbey. To stop them.
I'm regretting all of my decision-making up to this point. I guess a suicidal plan is better than none.
Something on your mind? Or don't worry, we'll find the salt well too.
It's just... I'm finally close to getting rid of this memory. It feels like it's crowding my head that much more. Me for decades. Driven me halfway across the known world.
This would be easier if you just told me what you remember.
You're right.
Take your time.
Centuries ago, before Adiran unification. Then, led a campaign across the northern forests to subdue some of the outlying Kulklan villages. Brutal work.
Which war?
100 years ago, when Adir was a folk kingdom on one side and elven country on the other. And off before they joined. Now the folk and elven rulers marry to keep the peace. The campaign. Part of my forces to the forest, and another third to the elven scouts hiding in it. By the time we reached the first village, we'd crushed their defenses, and they'd bled us. More than children and the elderly left. But they spit on us when we marched into town.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Surrendered, and offered us lodging in the old meeting hall. And when the sun set, they tried to burn it down around us.
So you retaliated.
Flame going, but that wasn't the point.
They betrayed you after surrendering. Seems serious to me.
Had your principles. I saw months more of pointless, bloody battle as we fought for the rest of the region. I had to break them. And I had to send a message to the rest of the villages. Held every last one of them to the trees around the town and left them there to die.
You killed those villagers to prevent more fighting?
Kept telling the troops. I was angry. I wanted to see pain. And I wanted to be the one holding a blade.
You've been a mercenary and a pirate in this life. Is that really so different?
Share of fighting these 40-odd years. But I've never drawn my blade just to watch someone bleed. Never drawn it on someone who didn't have his own in hand.
That wasn't you, Mena.
Tell myself. We should get going.
What's that?
I've been saving for better days.
That would have been a lot more effective if it weren't for it getting cut out every now and then, which, Alright, heading back to Stalwart first. Oh, fuck me. Really hope that it's not on a timer, and I really, well, let's see, on the one hand, okay.
Absolutely.
They did not get attacked in the interim. That's good. Yeah, I'll pop in here real quick. Yeah, it's kind of funny what all of a single point made for getting in there safely.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Top quality.
Okay, I'm thinking that it's not gonna be a timed thing. Thankfully. You know, maybe if well, shit, I was gonna say if days passed, but then I realized that depending on how many hours traveled, days would pass.
Hey, for what it's worth, I'm sorry we didn't get him.
Thought about snuffing him anyway since we'd gone through all that trouble.
It wouldn't be the same. I know.
The others made it back from the fort thanks to you. All except for that fanatic. But you know all about her.
She was a member of a secretive android cult.
So I heard. But what I really want to know is about those creatures. The others saw him in the snow. Magfolk with arms like maces, they said. And dead by your hand.
The eyeless.
Always thought those were hunter's tales. I can't tell the rest of Stalwart about them. Not until we know more. The superstitious ones will call it a bad omen. Another example of the ill us Outlanders have brought. And it won't help when folk hear Adarek's still at large.
I won't murder a man for seeking a better life for his people.
I understand. Look, I appreciate what you did.
Oop. There we go. Asrigar, Nesta presented me with the terms of the trade agreement. I guess we're keeping the fishery open after all. Funny, Nesta had mentioned something earlier about the investors wanting to shut it down. Can't say I disagree with them either. Looks like she didn't have much else to say about the mines beyond what we'd already discussed. Good. As much as I hate the idea of Defiance Bay Smiths butting into forage operations, we could benefit from their experience. Everyone will be happy just as long as they stay in their place. All things considered, the trade agreement is better than anything I could have negotiated. I'll sign this and have it sent off to Defiance Bay first thing. Oh, Nesta left this for you. Said it helped her in her previous line of work. Tax collector's mantle. Cute. I mean, seriously, cute on that one. I have so many fucking traps in here. Oop. And Mainhog gets a level up. Let's see. Bloodthirst. Huh. Heart of Fury. Yeah, no. Honestly, that kind of fits her fairly well, I gotta admit. That little rosebush hat. Let's see, either Barbaric Retaliation or Echoing Shout. I'm going with Echoing Shout. Because another active ability is always welcome. Actually, before I go, wait. Oh, shit, all the way down there. I kept trying to think, where the hell is Searing Falls? But, yeah, this is a little more pressing. To say the least. Well, that's actually really good to know, but, eh. Go a long way to get some air, have you? What are you doing here? Enjoying the fine weather? Just a little bit longer. My mistress had business with the Andrites. We'll be off soon as she's done at the Abbey. Tell me about your mistress. Which one? Yeesh. Looking to get inside. You know of other ways to get into the Abbey? I'm gonna try going to the front door.
Hard to imagine a whole sect living out here. But I guess that's the point.
I should not have peered over the edge. I could see no bottom.
Kauto is waiting for me. I'm the Tidebringer. I am here. We are in the final days of the Mequin's Tide, a time of transition for our church. My presence is no accident. Huh.
Huh. Perhaps if you pray, the lady will allow you to forget.
Okay, so right up the middle apparently. And Aloth managed to level up. Cabold's black bow. Oh, summon weapon. Never mind. Wall of many colors. And it's only enemies. Wilting wind. Ooh. Pull. Okay, yeah. Definitely pull a Viora.
Even our visitor is to be turned away, he said. What interest would our quarters hold? Our quarters aren't the worry. It's our brothers and sisters below.
The Eyeless. Boy, I only had to lie to the one person. Spiffy. Or I only had to get the check on the one person
You
anyway.
look pale, sister. Find someone to take your place. I'll stand watch.
I'd hoped I was over this illness, but clearly not. I shall take your advice.
Holy shit, there's a lot of them.
If you say so. That'll do.
I mean, holy shit, there's a lot. Anthu, the end. Saman, the flood. Disaman, the ebb. Dianthu. So, okay, hang on. Anthu, Saman, Disaman, Dianthu.
Saw they let you through. You must be our visitor. The High Abbot awaits you inside. Straight back.
If you say so. That'll do.
Oh, hang on. That was a book. I would like to get more acquainted with this particular temple first, seeing as I'm the tide bearer and everything. Times like this, I almost wish I did have a webcam, because that would have been a perfect, you know, shifty-eyed glance left back and forth.
Smells like an ocean breeze. We've got to be close.
You are a guest, I take it? You will find the abbot past the Chamber of the Fallen Moon, behind me.
Yeah, this is more than a little creepy.
Smells fresh. That can't be the salt well.
Greetings. I'm not stupid enough to ask what happened, because I'm supposed to be the Tidebringer. Yeah. Like I said, I know enough lore at this point, just out of, well, in character slash out of character, to realize, oh, I know exactly what happened to it, and that it's supposed to be that essentially nothing happened to it. That it is gone. Period.
He seemed preoccupied.
Oh.
They call out sometimes. Even the guards below think it's strange.
For Andra, most like. They surely long for her embrace.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna push on that one. Presumably that's going to be the salt well.
I'll stay out of sight.
Where the other Andrites in the Abbey are clad in drab, functional garments, the Asawar seems dressed for an occasion. His robe is bright and glossy, his neck and arms are bedecked with jewelry. The symbols of his goddess are crowded into every available space.
Ah, good. The Conclave has elected a Tidebringer after all. I had begun to worry. And they took my advice in providing you an escort. Very good. I am sorry I could not make your journey easier. I am Kauto, the High Abbot.
I came as soon as I could. Actually...
Oh? Are you not the Tidebringer?
In truth, I came here to enter your reliquary and call off the Eyeless.
I do not know how you came to know of this place.
Shit! Well, that is why I saved. Admittedly, I have to go back a fair bit, but nothing too awful. You know, maybe a minute or so. Plus, I'm pretty sure Mainhao would not be too thrilled with...
Smells fresh. That can't be the salt
He
well.
seemed preoccupied.
I expect I would be too in his position.
Okay, quick save.
Yes? Quietly now.
Ah. And they took... I am Kauto, the High Abbot.
Now that I'm here, what is it you wish of me?
Surely the Conclave gave you some explanation of your charge.
Shit.
But of course, They sent you abroad in dangerous lands.
Oh, thank
God.
God.
The less you were told, the less we risked.
He outwitted himself.
You are here to perform the rising. And once that is done, you will take my place here. When you are ready, we will begin with the recitation.
How did you become the High Abbot?
I was elected by the Conclave, as you were. It was unexpected. There were others more accomplished. I was merely a scholar. But they each had their faiths called into question, and no one could find cause to doubt mine. It was such an honor to become one of Andra's most trusted servants. It was hardly a choice at all.
The Conclave mentioned something about a reliquary.
Yes, of course. I would not pass my station to you without passing that knowledge as well. It is the Abbey's most sacred chamber. When the rising is complete, I will take you there myself. In fact, the ritual demands it.
About the recitation.
You seem nervous. The Conclave chose you for a reason. For a devout follower of Andra, the answers will flow naturally. I remember my own rising. The Conclave sent me on the same exhausting journey. When it came time for the recitation, I could not remember a word. But it all came back in time. Our goddess smiles upon the forgetful. Our library is open to you, as are the grounds outside. There is a beautiful mural, and you may, of course, speak with the gift-bearers here. Take your time, and examine these things before your recitation. I know you will not disappoint when the time comes.
If you say so, that'll do. Oh, look at here.
The High Abbot imparted to me that I wasn't alone, that he has nightmares sometimes as well.
Truly?
Oh, it surprised me to hear it. He has such a peaceful manner.
I have a feeling that he doesn't like what the Eyeless are being called upon to do. Just a feeling.
Even with your labors, your presence of mind never falters. I don't know how you do it.
Perhaps your thoughts would swim deeper if your tongue didn't come out for air so often, dear brother.
Way to be a dick. I mean, seriously, what the hell on that one? Oop. There we go. Greetings. I'm quick saving here because I'm damn sure this is going to give me away. Actually, I'm a little surprised it didn't give it away before that point. They just leave the reliquary unguarded? Seriously? Oh, here we go.
This is the record?
Yes. See that it is cast away with the others.
Oh. Okay, that would explain why the one region is dubbed Andra's Gift in Defiance Bay. Why do you weep? Asks the gift bearer. Jeez, committed suicide. The gift bearers. Oh, rising tide. Oh shit, so I've got to go through all the books to read. Holy shit.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
They call out sometimes. Even the guards below think it's strange.
For Andra, most like. They surely long for her embrace.
Oh, was I given the Steel Bandit key? Apparently.
Oh, look at here.
Spell stamina.
It's here. The salt well. You know, I thought it'd be bigger.
I thought you'd be diving in by now.
You know how when you've been thinking about something so long, you're worried that when you finally get it, it won't be what you expected? I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches.
You're stalling.
Don't remind me.
Your memory of the massacre has shaped you. Discarding it may change you more than you intend. Or actually, what if your memory of the massacre has prevented you from committing a similar crime?
That was my soul, but it wasn't me. I was a different person, shaped by a different past. I don't think I could do anything so awful now.
You said before that you can feel the rage that drove your past self. Well, actually, and this memory has shaped you and taught you restraint. Without it, you might choose differently.
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
Yep.
My parents always said that anything that seems too good to be true probably is. You spend so much time searching for a way to fix what's broken. You don't see that the fixing would only break something else.
Must be a lot of salt in that thing.
Only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Took this from the Marchezo cellar the night I was awakened. One of the finest vintages there. Been saving it to celebrate my new start. I think it's time to open it. A few years past its peak. Good thing we're enjoying it now. The best burdens are the ones you share. Time to make some good memories.
Satisfied mind.
Lead the way.
+2 resolve. Awesome. Huh. Kind of wish I had saved beforehand, but yeah, honestly, I think that works pretty well.
I'm here.
If you say so. That'll do.
St. Weigelt's Club. I mean, I can understand why she would want to get rid of the memory. I mean, that's pretty fucking obvious.
If you say so.
Oh, hell. How did she not 3 miss? I have no idea how that actually missed. Journal of the High Abbot. It had been long since I dreamt of my rising, yet now with another rising soon upon us, this is the 5th time in a week. Perhaps channeled here, I can put it to rest. I am walking through the halls of silence. I feel eyes on me from all sides. Angry, vengeful eyes. I arrange the panels and curl my hands into the sign of the tide. The right is the wave, the left tracing the crescent moon with my 2 outer fingers. The way opens to me. I climb the steps and Andra's witness is installed there, the old aspergillum, set to operate the valves. I want to actually try this, because I've got no idea how deep the rabbit hole goes here.
I'm here.
Are you prepared now for the recitation? Very good. We shall commence the rising. First is Anthu. Last is Dianthu. For the tide comes at the end and leaves at the beginning. I am Disaman the Ebb. Who comes this way?
I am Saman, the flood.
Blessed be Saman, that washes over the shore and brings the end. Blessed be Disaman, that returns to the sea and leaves behind the beginning. A gift-bearer comes to Disaman and asks him to bear his burdens away. What token do you offer, gift-bearer?
I give myself, for a gift-bearer has no other tokens to offer.
The token is received in Andra's name. Tell me of your burdens.
I bear the weight of the memories of others.
In Andra's embrace, our burdens are lifted. I'm afraid you have misremembered. Has it been so long since you were a gift-bearer yourself, Tidebringer? The recitation is archaic.
I was never big on doctrine, but there ought to be some.
When you are ready, if you think you first, I am The tell me of your burdens.
I carry the pain of being separated from my god and long to be reunited. Shit.
Has it been? The recitation is archaic. If you first, I am Disaman the tell me of your burdens. Has it? The recitation is archaic.
Actually, let's see. Heal companion, I think. Alright, so... lore. Okay. So I need to get something on that... Oh, actually, where's the armor? +2 lore. Okay, good.
Are you prepared now for the rest? If you first, I am blessed. A gift bearer comes to the token. Tell me of your burdens.
I have none, for all that belongs to Andra is forgotten.
In Andra's embrace, the Tidebringer shows himself worthy of his charge. Your purpose here, Tidebringer, is to perform the ceremony of the Rising. It is the transition of one phase of service to the next.
How much longer is this gonna be? My joints are rusting.
On the level beneath us in the Halls of Silence, our low-tide brothers and sisters have lived for many years, sealed by their own will. It is time for them to be relieved of service, and for the high-tide brothers and sisters here to take their place. The device will flood the Halls of Silence. This is the Rising.
What do I do when the Rising is complete?
The high tide is to replace the low, and stand vigil in the Halls of Silence until the next Rising. When you have completed the Rising, bring Andra's. The device it operates is a simple. It is the will of Andra. Every monk assigned to the Abbey understands and accepts this. The monks here have all served as gift bearers. We bear away people's most painful memories, and always a part of them remains with us.
He's right about that much.
In the Halls of Silence, memory itself fragments until it is no more. The halls are a reprieve from a gift-bearer's burden. In the end, the halls take all memory, but the process takes a toll, as you might imagine. After many years, when the process is complete, the Rising is performed. To give final peace to those who dwell there. To reach your destination, you will need to know the sign of the tide, which is kept only by the High Abbot. It's said that it is the first knowledge lost when the Abbot joins the low tide in the Halls of Silence. Watch carefully. I trust you will.
I'm here.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I mean, here's the thing. Is it right for me to interject my will on them? And for all I know, they're gibbering maniacs at this point. And it just occurred to me I should probably head up first to... because there's ramparts outside that had an item on them. I know that for a fact. Or, actually, no, that was the reliquary, wasn't it? Crap. Or it said the reliquary, anyway. Yep, the reliquary. So, right back down again. Hopefully it's not auto-saving every single time.
Certainly.
Calico granted me leave to walk freely.
Mind your center. You always knew this time would come.
I've seen the other side, brother. I'll find its waters again, warm and soothing.
Still silent.
Yeah, I've kind of given up on trying to sell everything.
You gotta see this.
I gotta admit.
Make sure they receive extra. I'll not let them fall into the goddess's embrace with empty stomachs.
Their supplies are bountiful, sister. I have seen
If you
to
say
it.
so. That'll do.
Wave-crested key. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid all the cells if I can, I think. Or, I don't know.
I'm here. Absolutely. I'm here.
God, this just seems cruel. Oh, this could give me some insight.
I'll see what's ahead.
Yeah, I think it might be a while before I actually get that. Or the... It'll be a while before I get the armor soulbound. At least I think so, anyway. Okay. You're walking into an oblong chamber. The stones of its underground walls glisten, still wet from the floodwaters. Oh. Oh, that is not a... Ooh. Okay, what belt do I have? Fuck that, I'm putting on that belt.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yep. Saw that coming.
Hi?
Yeah, -4 perception is not that bad.
A lot of water in here. Let's make this quick.
Who's there?
I'm here.
I'll go in on my own, I think.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you. I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry. But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you rigid, frozen. You cannot be Edith.
Is this his own memory or someone else's?
No, we are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you, then listen well, Tidebringer. Kauto does not know what he asks. Nor did I, when I performed the Tidebringer's duties so long ago. The Halls of Silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it? High Abbot. Ferentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void. Would that I could be free of this place.
Your order
Free
attacked
to few of us no friend from foe anymore. They are peaceful in their hearts. It is this place. It has confused and agitated them. Please forgive them.
Oh, that's good. I ought to try that one next time I get nabbed.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do? Well, actually, you didn't choose to be here?
Did we? We did. We chose it when we thought it was our duty, and that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
He made his choice when he was of sound mind. He's not himself anymore. Better to finish the ritual and release him back to the wheel.
Okay, she might not agree with me then. What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous, some. We live above for a time, devoted to Andra. Then we come here to forget it all. Wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above, the High Tide, they become the low tide. But not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The rising.
What is it you want from me?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it? Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Andra's Witness. That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you certain it's wise to release the low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage we could do in this state.
I think Aloth begs to differ.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make Use the door behind.
Yes? This is a weighty decision. Oh, okay, sure.
On the hunt. On the hunt.
Bowie.
Oh, hell. Yeah, I tried going in that door and it didn't work too well.
Quietly now.
This is here. I'll keep an eye out.
Inspect the panels. Flourishing City. Flames, tidal wave, shore. Oh, okay. Flourishing. Okay, flourishing. Title. Flames. Sure. Okay, so... Huh.
I'll take a look.
Absolutely.
Oh, there we go. After it has been slain. Fair enough. Okay.
Hi?
Buddy, what?
Need something?
Ah! Shit.
I'm here.
Okay. Flames, wave, shore, flourishing. Okay. Oh no. Shit. Oh.
At once.
Slow and silent.
Okay, so I had to progress this way.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Here it is. Whew. Okay, I'm not exactly comfortable with that.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall when they reach Stone.
Tell me.
I'm here.
Oh boy. Boy.
Certainly.
I genuinely don't know here. I really don't.
Whew, good thing I sold most.
I mean, that's... I mean, would there have been any way for me to break that cycle? You know, just point out... After this one, like, don't do it anymore.
I'll see what's it.
You know, like, let this be the last one because I was able to talk to him. And he informed me just how awful this is. Shit.
You've made a grave mistake.
Alright, let's see. Holy shit, that took a half hour. See, I'll just pop back down and see if I can talk to him about it. Or talk to, yeah, the guy that requested me to, the former abbot. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know, it's one of those where... I mean, I could easily see it as a blessing of sorts. There we go. Okay, he left. Oh.
You gotta see this.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I hate to say it, but part of it is convenience, and part of it is that I'm gonna try talking to him afterward to convince him break this fucking cycle. You and the other gift bearers do not need to go down there. Honestly, I think I've killed most of them anyway. I'm waiting for the Devil of Karak to just go, wow.
May Andra's tides wash them to peaceful shores.
Yeah, I think I might just give up the... Inform him of the ruse after getting him alone, for one thing. And point out that... So, currently, your abbey doesn't actually have an abbot. Maybe. I could work it that way or something. I don't know. This is a weird situation, to say the least. And I'll even point out that I intend to live with that memory of what I did.
I'm here.
Is it done then?
It is done.
And do you have the witness? I know what it is, to use that relic to call the flood. Even though it is necessary, even though it is merciful, it will stay with you. Always. One day it will be a new Tidebringer's turn to call the flood, when I am down there. And then another for you. Only then will we be free of it. Free of the memory. Come, meet me upstairs outside the reliquary.
Yeah, I think I prefer this one. Ah, shit, they're all coming along. I was hoping I'd be able to get to talk to him in private about that.
I'll see
You know, kind
what's
of a,
ahead.
hey, in confidence, I'm not actually the Tidebringer. I'm someone that came here to stop you from committing a grave mistake with the eyeless. And I can't help but think that it's some petty grudge between Andra and Abaddon. You know, spurned lover or something.
The Vale of Tears is only to be crossed by the High Abbot. Andra's witness is the key. Through the veil is the reliquary. When we are done here, pass into the reliquary, and your responsibilities will be revealed to you. The final step of the Rising requires that you use Andra's witness to seal me below with my brothers and sisters.
Abbot Kauto?
Forgive me. The Rising. The final step. A slight correction. You will not be sealing us in the halls of silence.
What? After all that?
The only way I will allow you to become the High Abbot is if you can kill me, and those who stand with me, here and now.
Are you sure there aren't other options?
I have made up my mind. Have you ever swum in the open ocean, Tidebringer?
No, never.
When you swim in the ocean, you are at the mercy of the current and the waves. It requires a great deal of trust. When I was a young man in Rawatai, I would paddle out in a small kayak and go spearfishing in the Gulf. One day, when I was swimming, I was caught in a rip current and pulled miles from my boat. I stayed afloat long as I could, but there was no getting to safety. It was night, and the water was black. I took a final breath and sunk below the surface. Then there came a glow beneath me. It was a moon ray the size of a caravel, if you can imagine such a creature. I saw it swimming up toward me, and even as things began to grow dark around me, I knew I was safe. I awoke on shore. That day, I pledged myself to Ondra, because I knew she had seen me safely through, and that she always would. The glow of that moon ray has always been a beacon in my life. If I am sealed beneath, I will be forced to part with it.
Can we just break the fucking cycle?
That make me what I am. I will die, afraid and alone.
What about everything you said? About trusting Ondra, surrendering your memories to her?
I thought I would be ready. My trust in Ondra was absolute. But I am weaker than I imagined. I will defeat you and stay on as High Abbot, or I will die here, knowing who I am. Either would be better.
I don't blame you. I'm losing my mind as well. I'd do anything to stop.
I have seen what lies in store. I do not wish that fate...
Oh boy. I don't know here. Actually, let's see. Perception is 10. Shit, so I need another +3. Is there a way for me to get +3 perception? Not there. Not there. Might. Constitution. +4 dexterity, holy shit. Oh, damn it. Alright, so let's see. Overseeing, Constitution, Will. Okay, does she have something of... Okay, 1 perception. Mantle of the Excavator. Okay, where is... Shit. Okay, go with this one. Or, wait a minute. No, I quick saved her something beforehand. I know that. Because I want to have all the options available that I possibly can. Here we are. And I'll do a quick save at the foot of the stairs to explore my options a bit more.
I'm here.
Is it done then? I know. One day. Only come.
Okay. So that gets me up to 14. I still need one more. And I should have a foodstuff that'll put me over the edge. Or... up over the barrier. Here we are, savory... actually...
Yes?
Okay. Good lord, I'm going on 3 hours for this stream. Okay.
The veil of... through the final...
What?
The only way I will allow you to become the High Abbot
I have no
is if you can
cause to
kill
harm
me.
you.
I will give you cause. Have you ever swum in the open ocean? When I one day I stayed in there, I saw it swimming up toward me. The glow. I will die.
What about...
I thought I would be. I will defeat you, and stay on as High Abbot, or I will die here, knowing who I am.
If I
Either
kill...
would be better.
I wish I could say, if I kill you, I will leave this place in chaos.
I don't know how this is possible.
Okay, so that one. I guess I go with perception to get all of them to turn against him and make it easier. Huh, I finally managed to get part of the Band-Aid unstuck to itself. And apologies for that delay there.
The veil of through the final.
What?
The only way I will allow you to become. Have you ever swum in the open? When you what? I stand there. I saw it swimming up. I will die.
What about everything...
I will defeat you, and stay on as High Abbot. I have seen what lies.
Okay, so it was literally identical. Uh-oh. Robes of the Tidebringer. I was thinking maybe, pass that off to, pass that off to Zanwa because, monk and everything, but honestly, I think that might go best with her. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It's just unique light armor. Plus 4 damage reduction, though.
I'm here.
The giants... Is this Abaddon's corpse, maybe? Because I remember Abaddon had put himself into
I'm on the trail.
into a mechanical body.
Take a look.
So, I mean, it is his modus operandi for this type of thing, anyway. Halls of Presence.
I knew the Abbey was a secret, but I had no idea.
Okay, what the hell's this area then? Wait a minute. Not sure how to react to this. Oh. Holy. The heat spreads to the world around you, turns it orange and then yellow and then white. The ground, the sky, everything around you drips in molten globs and begins to take shape beneath you as if in an invisible mold. The air around you is suddenly turbulent, spiteful. A cold, damp wind whips your face. Salt crystals collect in your nostrils and the creases of your eyes. The floor below you becomes blue-gray and glassy, churning and rolling, and when you fall, you crash through water.
Deceitful wretch! Grave robber! You who dig for that which you did not bury, speak! Explain yourself and be judged.
I meant no harm. I came in search of answers.
You seek what is mine, what was rightfully lost. Your actions speak for themselves. The battery opened. The Forge ignited. You set free souls that hid from me, that stole from me and evaded my judgment. The dwarves sealed their own fate. The Forge was meant to be forgotten. And now, here you are again, denying peace to the buried.
The turbulence around you calms. Silt settles like a slow exhalation, and the vast dark seascape beyond the murk fades in. Rays of light trickle down from far above onto green-gold columns of kelp that rise from the depths and sway back. The army that destroyed the dwarves, the Eyeless, are they yours?
What the world casts aside, I take into my care. A thing may be forgotten, but it is never alone as long as I am here. They were lost children, abandoned, fixed on a purpose that no longer had meaning. I took them in, gave them new purpose. I did not create them, but yes, they are mine.
They are Abaddon's. I saw them forged.
They were his once, I won't deny it. He created them as assistants to carry out his work on Eora. But he has long been the overseer of progress in the world. Leaving things behind has always been his way. I allow him to leave his past in my care, so that it does not hold him back.
You and Abaddon have a unique connection, then.
I suppose we do. But then, the gods have always been able to accomplish far greater things when working together. Speak your mind.
You haven't given me the whole truth about the Eyeless, have you?
Careful what you accuse a god of, mortal.
Abaddon didn't abandon those creatures. You made him forget them. Otherwise, he might remember how he died.
And what if I did, mortal? It does him no harm to forget. On the contrary, it lifts a burden. If Abaddon remembered, it would threaten the harmony between the gods. It was not so long ago that conflict between us led to disaster in your world, and the death of one of our number. Memory is but an image we create to make sense of the present. It carries no truth or meaning but what we ascribe. A slight alteration to it is a small price to pay for peace.
It's wrong to deceive him. I expected better from a god.
Memory deceives. It distorts. It reimagines. This is no different. The peace between the gods is already fragile. It will not withstand another shock. You may ask.
What are the bones of one god doing sealed in the temple of another?
Do not play coy with a god, Watcher. I know you have seen his death. I feel it whenever a forgotten thing is taken from me. Abydon did not deserve to die here. This place, it was the least I could do to give his remains some privacy.
The least you could do?
The least I could do for ending his life.
Wait, how?
I called the moon down to me. Ione brought it. It was against his wishes. He would not listen to reason. Would not listen to me. In his madness, he splintered the moon. But it was not enough. The greatest of the fragments still fell toward that which he would protect. In the end, he took position where it would fall, and absorbed the impact himself.
I thought Balafa and Calder were the moons.
Ione Brother is their smaller sibling, tiny next to them.
But why the temple? Why the secrecy?
That time has been forgotten now. And so his death belongs to me. Everything he was before the impact.
But you slew another god. Surely the other gods know this. Surely Abaddon must know. Uh-oh.
No! He cannot know! He must never know! Understand, he was not always as he is now. His body was not all he left behind.
Fucking hell, little temperamental.
He was devoted to progress and industry from the beginning. but so too was he devoted to preservation. In those times, he would let nothing go. Nothing could be forgotten. His will was iron long before his body.
What was it he was trying to preserve?
Time has finished much of what I started. I cannot tell you that, mortal, for fear of undoing all its costly work.
Preservation. So that was why he went so far to oppose you.
We agreed long ago, all of us, not to alter the course of Kith's civilization. Not directly. Not unless there were no other choice. But in this matter, there was no other choice. He understood that as well as anyone. It was for duty that he opposed it. I would have stopped it if I could, but by then it was too late. The other gods knew what had to be done, but they lacked the will to go through with it. Even gods have their attachments.
She wiped out the world. Or she wiped out the Ingwethans.
To erase all knowledge of such a grand thing required unthinkable devastation. The Eastern Reach, Deadfire. Mine was the only solution. When I called down Ione Brother, they remained silent. Even Abaddon. He knew it was for the best, but he tried to stop it all the same. Perhaps deep down I knew he would. I should have expected it. I could have stopped it. You may ask.
You say on one hand you had to call down Ione Brother, yet on the other that you would have stopped it for Abaddon.
The death of a god is a calamity. You are living in the aftermath of one such death. Surely you can understand.
You have said that sympathy can't get in the way. What about yours for Abaddon?
He deserved better. Of all the other gods, he was the only one who acted, who held to his convictions.
The goddess of relentlessness must have appreciated such a quality.
Yes. I admired him for that.
But it's more than that. You loved him.
Whatever he was to me, it was not meant to last. Always our duty is to Eora first. I knew he opposed what I intended. That he would wish to preserve what I meant to destroy. I knew it would cause a rift that might never be mended.
I'm gonna try playing Matchmaker if I get the chance
But
here.
I never imagined he'd go so far. I never imagined it would mean I would never know him, as I once did.
If he doesn't remember dying, why not begin again with him?
Because it might cause him to remember.
Ah.
No, mortal. Better that we should exist as we are now.
Damn it.
What happened once must never happen again. Bad enough that I am cursed to remember it. You may ask.
Why? What does it matter if something is remembered or forgotten? It's in the past in either case. What do you mean the Forge is meant to be forgotten?
It was never meant for mortal use. Such power, such truths lie within it. It can bring only ruin. When the Pargrunin came to the White March, they were peaceful. They shared common beliefs and purpose. Their visions for the Forge tore them apart. You have seen this for yourself. They would have destroyed themselves in the end.
How convenient that we'll never know.
You need only look to the history of your own civilization for assurance. How many wars, how many fallen empires might have been averted if only their leaders could forget the objects of their ambition. I mourned the loss of the Pargrunin. Misfortune brought them here. They did not deserve to end so soon.
What does it matter if something is remembered or forgotten? It's in the past in either case.
Memories are the spirits of the past. You of all people should know their sway on the present, Watcher.
They are ours to bear whether we care to or not.
Mortals measure the worth of their lives in memory. Who will remember me? How long until I am forgotten? Memory governs every thought, informs every choice. It can fuel passion, understanding, love. Or it can create obsession, madness.
You know, it just kind of occurred to me. Mainha is going to shit herself when I tell her, yeah, I gotta talk to your goddess.
You have seen it plague many souls in your travels. Consider the old Watcher who inherited unspeakable crimes from birth. Or the young woman who committed herself to Brackenbury for love of things she remembered she had. Or the fisherman whose life became a sentence the day he killed his sister. Or the Glonfathen boy for whom an old medallion was worth more than all the fruits of his labors.
Okay, that one I'm kind of blanking on. Oh, yeah, Andres Gift, the guy that... Yeah.
They could be free from their burdens, if only they could forget.
Their problems go deeper than memory. Simply forgetting does not make them go away.
For some, perhaps. But for many, the memory is all that remains of it. The fires of Cold Morn died long ago, yet vengeance still burns in this construct's mind. What is vengeance but a fire fueled by memory that consumes the soul?
A fun way to kill time?
Oh, God. Wait, what the hell? She's here?
Cold Morn is not but a memory now. If it no longer intruded on her thoughts, no longer haunted her dreams, she could live a life of her choosing.
Cold Morn is part of her identity now. It gives her purpose.
So often do we confuse memory with identity. But memory is who we believe we were, not who we actually are. She would have a different identity now, a more peaceful existence, if she could forget what led her down this path.
Will she go one by one on my companions? Because that would be interesting as hell.
But I would lose my favorite conversation starter.
Would your life not have a better course, Amawa, if the faults of another lifetime were not dragging you down?
Now, here's the thing. I already took care of that.
I used to think so.
Yes!
Turning your back on something doesn't make it go away. Just makes it easier for someone to stick a knife in your spine.
The source of those wounds is long gone. The memory was all that could do you harm.
There was value in the memory, despite the harm.
Even when problems have run their course, memory can be the stone that sinks you into the abyss.
I'm still not sure I agree, but no matter.
Your past has not overwhelmed you yet. Wait. Was there something else, mortal?
Why did you pull down Ioni Brother?
The great conundrum of a god is how close to become with your subjects. Too far and they lose hope. Too close and your own judgment fails.
I guess dropping a rock on their heads is one way to fix that.
Civilizations are meant to ebb and flow. Allow them to persist for too long in power or knowledge, and you invite catastrophe. There was a time when we let our sympathies get the better of us. When memories were allowed to persist that should have been washed away. The other gods could not be moved to act. I did what had to be done without them.
You're talking about the Anguithans.
I speak of what is forgotten. Yep. I failed that day, but my purpose was achieved in the end. I will not dredge up the memory to satisfy idle curiosity.
I need you to call off the Eyeless.
On the contrary, mortal, their work must continue. Far too much was uncovered while they lay dormant.
They draw attention to the very things you wish hidden. In my dreams, I have seen them swarming over the Deerwood.
Those who know too much of the White Forge will be washed clean from Eora. And then the Eyeless shall rest once more.
This isn't some lone tribe of dwarves. The Forge sees visitors from all over now. The Eyeless will tear the Deerwood apart. It will never be forgotten.
Even if it is as you say, there is nothing that can be done. The Eyeless do not think for themselves. They have only the purpose that is given to them. They do not stop until the purpose is fulfilled. They will not change course now for me or anyone. I am sorry.
Kauto said they could be called off.
Only if those they pursue are no longer a threat. The Raid Sarens were stopped before they could take the White Forge. In your case, Watcher, you are well beyond that now. And if what you say is true, then the Deerwood is as well.
This was your doing. You must intervene.
The interventions of gods seldom work out in anyone's favor. Our touch is too heavy. The world crumbles beneath it.
Okay, fair point on that one.
It is why we so often enlist the help of mortals. They execute our wishes with greater care.
Namely me.
I have done far too much already.
If you won't stop them, then I will.
Your determination is commendable. But the eyeless number in the thousands. You will need more than strength or luck.
It may cost me my life, but I will do what I must.
I will give you what aid I can. I bade the eyeless to remain hidden when at rest. They are gathered in the hollow of a great rock, splintered from Ione Brother. It lies in a flooded crater known as Kairon's Scar. Know, too, that they were built to answer the call of their master's hammer. When they hear it strike, they come to its aid. If you were to take that piece of his hammer from here and reshape it in Abaddon's forge into a likeness of the original, you might be able to call them to you. But destroying them would be another matter. I know of one way, but only from the center of the Lion's Den. Only with their master's hammer in your service. If you can do all this, if you can reshape what remains of Abaddon's hammer and bring it inside their lair, I can instruct you there on what you would need to do.
I'll do what I can.
And I will see you through when the time comes.
Oh my god, what an asshole move.
If you do not, be assured, they will come for you as they did for the Pargrunen. Careful as you approach the lake. When I claimed the eyeless, I made sure they would not be discovered while they slept. Many of my most devoted followers stand watch there. They will not allow you near. And there is something far worse. Something more fearsome and dangerous than any eyeless. Let us hope you do not attract its attention.
More dangerous? You can't just add that in there casually. Whew. Okay, that was not expected. Spell mastery. Form of the Delm Gun. Moonwell would be a good one, I think. Yeah, Moonwell. I'll go with that. Whew, boy, this is... Holy shit, it's midnight. Played for a good hour longer than I really intended to, but damn that. Did not anticipate that conversation. Oh. Eight days, 19 hours. Oh yeah, I want to swap back from the... I want to swap cloaks back. Now that I don't need perception.
Yes?
Kauto knew Saman was upon us.
The Tidebringer. It's been so long.
My soul is ready, brother.
Watch where you swing that thing.
Hey, the ogre? Or trolls or ogres?
I've heard enough.
This threatens all of us now.
Yep.
She's right. We've got to fight together.
See, Darien? He'll tell ya. We can stop him.
If he's seen them, he knows better.
What's going on here?
Something killed a whole crew of hunters out in the wood. Tore them apart like dolls, insects.
Something like the creatures that attacked my fort, perhaps?
I told ya. All we gotta do is get him in range of these cannons, and then we blast them.
We don't even know what they are.
I do. They're known as the Eyeless.
The destruction my dreams warned me of. And your greed and recklessness have brought them on us all!
You burning our village didn't help matters none.
It wasn't my clan that attacked you.
No difference. One ogre stinks as bad as the next.
Calm down, everyone. None of that matters now.
I came to offer my clan's help. The White March has been our home for centuries. We'll defend it alongside you.
Your aid would be welcome.
Sound it anywhere in the White March, and 3 of my best warriors will be at your side. Your battles become ours.
Holy shit. That's handy. Not even have time to swap the weapon in.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
The Eyeless are hidden at Kayron Scar. I'll face them there.
That lake's notorious. Folk never come back from that. Oh.
You'll need all the help you can get. I have fewer men to offer than I would like, but the Iron Flail stands ready. Our siege weapons are at your disposal.
The same ones you threw at the battery's walls?
These Eyeless will come for us all if they aren't stopped here and now.
Forget it. You're not bringing your army into our backyard. Tell him.
Derek's right. We need to work together. It's no time to worry about what's past, Darien.
Guess you're right. Won't be anything left of Stalwart if we don't stop these monsters anyway.
I mean, seriously, you're a bit of a hardhead if you try to deny that one. That was a weird one.
Hear me out. Karen's scar should be just in range for those guns. You just point out your target and I'll do the rest.
If those things are on the move, we don't have much time. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's the best of the ore we've pulled from Stalwart's mines. It's not much, but it's good enough to make the old Pargrunen Smiths proud. I'm sorry about what I said before. Just don't take it out on the rest of the village.
Why would I? I'm pretty... I should think I would have a reputation for letting bygones be bygones at this point. Whew. Okay. And there's Abaddon's hammer. Two-handed figures. Fine. Yeah, I should have gone to the one hill first, I think. Or, not the hill, the Frozen Falls. I'm trying to think of where that is.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Because I want to get this armor upgraded before that fight. Just really hope it's not on a timer now, because I wouldn't be too shocked if it was. I'll admit.
Guess I haven't had a reminder in a while.
What happened?
One of them heard me tell a joke about a Glamfellin youth with frostbite somewhere sensitive. Kids repeat everything.
I meant just now.
Jam my thumb. Nothing big.
Longwatch Falls. There's Karen's scar. So yeah, hopefully this isn't gonna be, you know... Yeah, you just failed to stop the army of Eyeless, so... Yeah, you're fucked. And I've got to look something up, because there's a spear that should... There we go. I could have sworn there was a spear anyway. Maybe I was wrong on that, actually. Shit. Labored Blade, Storm Collar, Grey Sleeper. Let's see, I think that's the one... Yep, that's the one Maynaha has, I think. Yep. Oh, okay. Apparently there's actually not a spear. I have no idea where I got that idea from then. Oh, probably, but I was probably conflating it with the spear I found in the, in that place. Oh, boy.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Ready, Watcher.
How may I help?
I'm here.
You again. I could still kill you.
Well, go ahead and try, buddy.
Hi.
Holy shit, that was quick! I mean, holy shit, that was quick! Oh, fuck me. Alright. Wait. Are you fucking serious? I actually managed to... Oh my god. Oh shit. Ella, get the fuck away, buddy. Oh shit. Fuck me. Okay, reloading that quick save because, damn. I need some more buffs than what I got, apparently.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Right here.
I'm here.
Lead the way.
Right here.
Yes?
Lavaru, be on seat!
Huh, that actually worked. Here we are. That's what I was looking for. Fuck me. Fuck me! How did I Okay. I'm gonna leave this for another time, so thank you all for joining me. Been a pleasure having you. And I will see you sometime tomorrow for more of Pillars of Eternity. Enjoy your nights, and sweet dreams.